If there's one thing for sure, it's SeaWorld Entertainment absolutely loves their launch coasters. This chain is ultimately becoming the launch coaster universe, with them offering a wide variety of different launch coasters throughout their parks. In 2023 alone, we are getting 4 different launch attractions, including Arctic Rescue, Dart Coaster, Pipeline the Surf Coaster, and even Catapult Falls, which is indeed a launch log flume. Who knew those even existed? If there's one thing for certain, SeaWorld Entertainment definitely loves launches on their rides. In 2022, we got Pantheon and Icebreaker, and only a few years prior, we got things like Tigress and Electric Eel, and just a plethora of launch attractions. In only a few years, SeaWorld single-handedly became the go-to chain for launch coasters, and it's definitely not stopping anytime soon. In this video, we'll be discussing the various rumors regarding 2024 and beyond with the entirety of the SeaWorld chain, and talk about the implication that this has on the amusement industry. So first off, what rumors are we talking about? Well, first off, we have SeaWorld Orlando, and newsflash, they are getting another launch coaster. They're getting their 3rd launch coaster in 2024, meaning that since 2022, they've added a launch coaster every single year. So what exactly is this going to be? Well, the current rumors have this being a new attraction in the Empire of the Penguin area of the park. So basically in the Antarctica section, it's going to be a launch roller coaster. Now what type of roller coaster, we don't really know, but it's heavily rumored to be an Intamin straddle coaster. Now, if you don't know what a straddle coaster is, it's basically a motorbike coaster. That's the term that SeaWorld Entertainment coined for their motorbike rides, like Dart Coaster. However, that is not the only option. There's also a rumor that Mock Rides may be doing this project, but we don't know yet. If it was Mock Rides, they could do something with it being a spinning attraction, or maybe make it be like Manta at the other SeaWorld. Who knows? Now honestly, this is very strange considering the fact that we had Icebreaker only a few years ago, and to add another family launch coaster doesn't quite make sense, but I kinda see it. I'm not one to complain, and I'm very excited about any new coaster addition. Depending on how well they theme this coaster, just like Dart Coaster, it could be a truly awesome experience, but it really depends on the theming. But why is SeaWorld all of a sudden going crazy with launch coasters? Well, 2 reasons. First of all, launches are extremely practical as they allow for faster speeds in smaller footprints. And secondly, tire launches, which is what this ride will probably utilize, are extremely cheap in regards to launch coasters. When the rumors started surfacing that Mock Rides could be involved with this project, it did indeed change theories a little bit, as this could either be a family launch coaster like the other Manta, or it could be some type of family spinning coaster. But if I'm being completely honest, I do think Mock Rides does not have a great chance of actually happening because SeaWorld has a great relationship with Intamin right now. I think Intamin is likely the most pretty obvious option, as those straddle coasters are a dime a dozen and they're pretty cheap, and SeaWorld definitely likes to buy them. So is the SeaWorld Orlando launch coaster the only launch coaster we are going to get in 2024? Well, I'm not too sure. I don't think Busch Gardens Williamsburg will get one at that time, partly because they just got Dart Coaster and that Giga Shuttle Coaster thing was scrapped, and for good reason. But Busch Gardens Tampa, on the other hand, is my wildcard pick for this year. This is definitely a long shot. But they recently removed the park's inverting battering ram ride near the old Wild Mouse. If they remove the Wild Mouse, that plot of land could be used to combine with Phoenix's space to make room for a small to medium-sized attraction. Now this is an absolute long shot, especially with it coming in 2024, but I could definitely see a Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster or a Mock Rides Big Dipper squeezing into this space. If in this video we are strictly talking about roller coasters, I think that is probably it for 2024. But if we are including the water parks, I think it is very possible that there might be a few water coasters, and I would argue to say those are launched. I think Aquatica definitely needs a standout ride, and a water coaster would ultimately be awesome. They really need a ride that is the go-to attraction at that park, and right now it's probably Ray Rush, but I think they can do a little bit better. Now time for the all-important question of how long do I think this launched roller coaster obsession is going to last? Well, I do think we are reaching the end of it. As you can tell, we are receiving a lot of launch coasters in a short period of time, and eventually the novelty will wear off. at least for the SeaWorld chain. I think other chains are going to add more launch coasters, but as for SeaWorld, I think they are starting to max out. I think it is also very interesting to note that if you look at the coaster industry as a whole, you'll notice that there aren't too many coasters that are not able to feature a launch. Most every coaster can have a launch added to it. I'm talking about weird things like wooden coasters, like inverted coasters, spinning coasters, and coasters that you wouldn't expect to be launch capable. So that's one of the reasons that SeaWorld is obsessed with launch coasters right now. Just a lot of coasters are able to feature launches and they fit the price range and budget. The other thing that is also very strange is that this launch coaster boom is happening right at the time that Top Thrill Dragster is, well, let's just say, not operating. But it does look like the launches are becoming more reliable from other companies and even Intamin. So there you have it for this video. I hope you were able to pick up some new information regarding the 2024 launch coaster projects in the SeaWorld chain, and I hope that you all just have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really appreciate all of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being awesome, and don't forget to leave your comments in the comments below. This is the Coaster Josh, signing out.